For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com.
What up, boys and girls? This is Sabro Final 4. I got a TCG Online match right here. I don't know if you guys heard the news. I got an email actually from the Pokemon company directly regarding Pokemon TCG Online. It looks like they finally given us a set date of when it's dying. 1st of March. It's not gonna receive any more updates. It's confirmed Crown Zenith is the final set. They're just gonna do, I guess, a few more updates for bugs and stuff, and that's gonna be it. They're not even gonna implement the rotation. What else did that email say? I don't know if you guys got it, but I just thought I'd mention it. It's important. So we basically have around 1 month, less than a month, for more Pokemon TCG Online, and that's it. I'm quite skeptical and nervous about the live game. I also don't even know if all of the things are going to get transferred properly. I know that the hard gold stuff isn't going to get transferred. I just hope everything else that I got is going to get transferred because losing cards, man, just this shit, very very annoying. We'll get by though. What can you do? I'll see what happens. I'll see. I mean, what the future is going to hold with that game. Hopefully, I can still use it properly to make Pokemon TCG videos. Anywho, so it's been a while since I used this deck. Maybe you guys remember it, maybe you don't, but it's the Toxtricity Stage 1 from Rebel Clash, I'm quite sure. A nice little asset, even though people think it sucks. I guess because it doesn't have all the fancy full art collectibles. But it was the second set. You guys gotta keep that in mind. But yeah, this is a stage 1 that does very good spread. But it also inflicts poison as well, which is important. So combined with a bunch of other poison support cards, we can pile up some decent little spread damage and then use Dusknoir, move the damage counters around, and get some nice kills. So spread ass deck at the end of the day. Of course, the broken sinister hand Dusknoir makes this all work, makes the damage, well, flexible, moving it anywhere. Otherwise, if you're just spreading it around, you're not going to be getting kills against huge ass Pokemon. You kind of have to focus the damage on specific Pokemon. Now, my opponent is playing a Volcarona deck. Now, this isn't too bad because this deck, it's all about doing extreme damage to get super big, cheap KOs for just one energy, which is crazy. And then you keep shuffling the fire energies back from the discard part of the deck. But since I'm only using stage 1s, only giving away one prize, I don't really care too much, to be honest. I just want him to play a bunch of Pokemon down, and we should be able to have an advantage if I just see my cards set up properly and get the poison damage going. So computer search, I'm going to have to discard a lightning energy and the switch here to get a supporter card. It just makes the most sense. We don't have too many switching outlets in this deck, and they can be valuable depending on what your opponent does. I mean, if they decide to get Dusknoir stuck, I can only move him out of the way with a switching card. But anyway, and I'm gonna get my first prize as well here. The basic Mew there works out because it's a low HP Pokemon. It's easily gonna die through poison. Thankfully, we got the other Survivor there for the extra damage. So I get my first prize too, so that's really good. You know, if you can get a few prizes on low HP Pokemon, like in this example, it just makes your life that much easier. You know, it's because it's the damage counters that are gonna accumulate. You know, you gotta make them work to your advantage. Hopefully, perhaps kill small Pokemon to get those prizes. You gotta do the mathematics and calculate things. So for example, something like the Greninja there, I might target it, but I might not because it's a basic Pokemon with 130 HP. The things like the Zipstriker though, I mean, if I could have killed the Blitzle before it evolved, that would have been good. Once again, another easy KO. But even though it evolved, we're just gonna target them because if I get rid of the Zipstrikers, this dead is kind of stuck. It can't really do much. I guess he's going to be able to use Greninja to draw cards. But even though they do crazy damage, you do got to keep in mind they do have to shuffle in a bunch of fire energies from the discard pile to the deck. So if you can prevent them from dumping the fire energies, then they're going to be stuck. And they rely on Substriker to dump and draw, and then dump and draw some more. So if I get rid of them, eventually, I mean, his Ultra Balls, his, I don't know what else, Battle Compressors, all those cards, they are going to run out. So he's going to have the lead on me, of course. He's going to be getting prizes much quicker and much easier compared to me. But if we do things right, eventually we will have the advantage. We'll control the game. It is what you can do with it. Dusknoir, such a broken ass card. It's a broken effect, but because it's on a stage 2, because stage 2 Pokemon suck, and because I really just want something that's different than the same old shit, it'd be great if they brought this card back, but I don't know if they'll ever do, to be honest. Maybe someday. Who knows? So we're going to use Volkner, get my Incense on Lightning Energy. Nice, nice. And I shall make sure to get the Dusknoir out. Got him quickly enough. That's pretty good. Indeed. I mean, I don't really need him just yet, but just make sure we have him out. Play the Duskull as well. Play my Lightning Energy, and it's a bit sad. I actually can't kill the Blitzle. It's 40 damage. It's going to be at 60. So I guess move the damage counters there from the Zipstrika to your attacking Pokemon. And go for Poison Shout. Gonna do some decent spread, get that extra poison damage. And if he doesn't retreat, the poison damage is gonna add up, giving us even more damage counters to utilize. That's why, that's the benefit of this Toxtricity here over other spread stage 1 Pokemon. Hopefully I get the Verbeck City Gym to get rid of his stadium, another discard outlet with draw power. Alright. I'm gonna make a tribute video for the Pokemon TCG Online. I don't know, I think I'm gonna make a bunch of videos about it. I'm really sad to see it go, but it's just, you can't stop time from moving. I mean, they wanted to update the shit to a more, I guess, mobile friendly game. From what I've seen, I'm not thrilled about it. I've said this many times. I don't really care about the extra features. I'm kind of a simple guy, but I'm probably in the minority. I know that. So that's why I can't complain too much. But we'll see how it goes. Eventually I will get used to it, I think, because that's just how it is. So he did retreat Volcarona. That's too bad. I guess he has Float Stones to spare. Another Toxtricity goes out, or I think this is the first one. Nevertheless, I mean, I do have ways to recover them, but, we do have to be careful because it's just one stretcher and that's it. So at best, I'm using 5 of these guys in the whole game. 5 attacks. Okay, so we get the Verbank City Gym. Beautiful. I'm going to be able to utilize this nicely. And it is time for the Zipstrikers to die. Well, at least one of them. So I'm going to move the damage counters from the Volcarona. Now, I could just focus on the Volcaronas themselves, which is the main attacker. They've got energies on, all that jazz, but I know that if I get rid of the Zipstrikers, this guy is going to struggle. Hopefully he should struggle. So 90 on the Zipstriker, and basically 60, 80. Okay, I couldn't kill the other one, but I should have probably moved the damage because I think he does play Scoop Up Nets. But anyway, one of the Zipstrikers is going to go down, and then I'll target the other one too. Get another Dusknoir. Very good. Okay, so I can bring out the second one as well. I mean, usually you're going to get by with one fine, unless your opponent targets him, and that's why we got to have the backups. A lot of the times your opponent won't be able to have the luxury to target him, but when they do, they're usually going to take the opportunity if they're smart enough. So Fiery Flint, always forget that card's name. Another card that lets him get a lot of fire energies into play in the discard pile. Okay, an Ultra Ball. What are you going to grab? Good question. What do you need at this moment? Okay, it's the Dene GX. That's actually perfect. I think if he was smart, he wouldn't have used that. Maybe he doesn't have a choice, but that is a Pokemon with 160 HP that's going to give away 2 prizes. So it's a very, very easy thing for me to target with Dusknoir. In fact, we're definitely going to target it down. That's why I'm emphasizing this. So he grabbed the Blitzel and discarded it. Dude, you should not have done that. I mean, I guess, yeah, if he played that down, I could have easily killed it too. Easy prize. But I mean, you know that eventually the other Substriker is going to die, so you just might as well take the risk, play the other one down, and just force me to target them at least. And then maybe the Volcaronas are going to remain healthy. But I think he played the Dedenne because he's really seriously digging for something. Possibly a way to pick on the Dusknoir, like a boss's orders or something. So he goes ahead and uses Zipstriker to discard all those cards. He did put the energy, and there's the Guzma. Okay, so he's not even going to have to discard the energies. So targeting down the Dusknoir, wow, extremely dangerous. I need the Dusknoir to win, because if I don't, then the damage counters I'm going to have won't matter. I won't be able to use them to get prizes. So we're fortunate enough to get the second Dusknoir out here, because I have to use him. But I do have to be careful because it's only a 2-line that I've got. I've got 2 Dusknoirs, and then I'm going to have to recover him back. Now, the bright side is that if he's targeting the Dusknoirs, it means he's not targeting the Toxtricities. So it means I don't have to worry about recovering those guys. So we're going to draw 2 cards with our Flash energy there. And it's time for some Sinister Hand action. So Zipstriker is most definitely dying. I mean, at this point, he's not going to deck out because every time he attacks, he recovers the fire energies. But it would be good if I get him stuck. Thing is, though, damn, I mean, my plan, yeah, because I'm not really getting kills. He can get those manual attachments. So the Volcarona can make the other attack 160 for 3, discard 1. It's going to do the job as well. Obviously, our small Pokemon. Sucks, man. But, I mean, either way, Substriker has the lowest HP. It's going to give me a prize. I mean, I guess if you target down the Volcarona, 110 times 2, it's 220, so it's an extra damage counter that you got to spend. But I'm just going to get rid of his draw power. Okay, so Substriker is out. Poison damage is going to accumulate, and then from here on out, I think I have enough damage counters here to just kill him off. I just got to target the Dene GX and the Greninja, and I think he knows this. So he's going to try and target the Dusknoir again, because if he doesn't, he's going to lose. I mean, he doesn't win if he gets another prize. He needs 2 more attacks. So he has to get rid of the Dusknoir, otherwise he's toast. So his deck should be quite thin by now. I mean, he doesn't have any other way to draw cards. I got rid of the Zipstriker, but he did have the other Guzma. So he's going for it, and this is crucial because, man, I've got the Stretcher, I've got the other Duskull out, but if I don't see a rare candy, I can't get the dude out. Damn. Man, we've done so well against this deck. It's one of the decks where I believe Toxtricity can't be good against. So I see the Survivor. That's something, but not quite what I need. I do have enough damage counters. I don't need another attack to finish this dude off. Realistically. I mean, yeah, 210, 230, 250. Okay, it's not quite enough, but with an attack, I don't need his fiber. I can do this. Okay, so luckily enough, I do see the candy out of the flash energy. I didn't even need to use chorus. It's okay, it's beautiful. Simple stuff. All I gotta do is just go for it, get the Dusknoir out. This guy's probably pissed, but I mean, you gotta admit, dude. I mean, I did what I was supposed to do. I made my shit right. I didn't brick. When this deck doesn't brick, it's nice. So now we're just gonna move the damage counters, and he knows he's gonna lose. He scoops. Great, GG. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What a